Hello everyone! Today I am going to be working on a bamboo serving tray. It is about 12 inches wide. I am going to be using up some of my leftover yellow paints from my previous Dutch pour. I think my paints are thick enough that they'll work okay for my dips. But I have white for my base coat, the two yellows, and then I also mixed up a really light pink so that I would have just one other color that I can include in my painting. I'm going to try and just be really careful and not get paint around the edges. And then there is a really small lip right in between the handles that I'm going to try and finish this with a little bit of resin once it's all done. So hopefully that works out well. And then I just have my nitrile gloves that I'm going to be using for my dip tool. So I'm just going to start by putting a little bit of my white down for my base coat, and then I'm going to be using my palette knife to smooth it out as best as I can. And you can actually just, that tilted better than I thought it would. You can just tilt it and move that paint around. If you have too much paint, you can grab a paper towel and just remove some of the excess paint. But I think that will be okay. So I'm just gonna start pooling my colors a little bit. I don't know how well this is gonna work in such a small space with the tray, but I do wanna kind of leave some negative space, but then do some just small dips right through the middle. Okay, so we'll try dipping now, and I'm just gonna blow up my glove. So I just like to hold my glove like this. I just hold the fingers together so that they don't smear into the other paint, and then we'll just push down. Okay, that first one didn't turn out really well, so we'll try again. I may have too much white paint, so I may have to remove some of that. But let's try this second one. That's a little better. So try this one. And you can see I'm just reusing the glove. I'm just wiping that paint off. There we go. And I'll try dipping this last one. Okay, so I'm going to re-add a little bit more paint right here and try doing that one again. Let's see. And then I may do, if I can, just a smaller one right in there. Okay. Try this one more time. That's a little better. And then we'll do this one. And then I'm just going to take some of my excess paint and just do maybe a little, nope, nothing really wants to come off that glove, so. I think I'm gonna do just 1 or 2 small ones right here. And then 1 more right down there. Okay. So I did just get a little bit of paint on the side here. I'm just going to take a damp paper towel and wipe that off. But I'm going to let this dry and we'll see what it looks like in just a little bit. So I wanted to show this one all dry. It actually dried okay, but the overall design did not turn out well. My dips did not keep their flower shape, so that was a little disappointing. I think I had too much base paint in my tray, so I'll have to try this again. But this was definitely a fun idea, and I think that it could turn out really pretty if I test out some different ways of doing this. So not every pour turns out the way you want it to. That's kind of the nature of this style of painting. But it was fun to test out and try, and I always learn new things whenever I test out things like this. So next time I will be doing less paint in the base, and I guess just working on my dips. Like I said, you can see they just don't have the shape that I really like to have for this style. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Like I said, I'll be testing out some more with this in the future, and I'll see if I can get a better one.